And so, some must go into the political battlefield and get into the dirty mess of politics.
You must be motivated kasi by lofty thoughts and fine feelings. Hindi pwedeng yun, iniisip lang nila pera eh. Kaya ang akala nila pag may pera, mananalo. Ang nakakapanalo ng eleksyon, hindi pera, kundi tao. And that is an article of faith.
First of all, I would initiate systemic change. We have to change the system of appointments to the judiciary on the basis of influence or connections with powerful people. We have to impose a written exam criterion for selection of our judges. Secondly, as I did when I was RTC judge of Quezon City, very simple. Just observe a no postponement policy. The moment that you have scheduled a hearing for a particular case, let the heavens fall, but try the case anyway. I never allowed a postponement for anybody. I never made any exception, except only when the lawyer had died. And when he said he was dead, he had better be dead, because I was going to kill him anyway if I saw him again.
I must confess and I must admit that I cannot do anything to expedite the disposition of cases in 10 days of my presidency. This will require a very radical changes in the Constitution itself, which I intend to do if I get elected as president.
One of the things that I would like to do and recommend, maybe one of them would be a jury system. How can one like me get justice when the judges had been appointed by our enemies and our predators? And then merong utang na loob dito sa ating bansa.
I would start really with spiritual and values formation for all judges and including all practicing lawyers. And this idea is not unwelcome to the judges that I have encountered and had proposed the idea to. And in this endeavor, we can have the Foundation for Judicial Excellence as a co-sponsor, not just government, but the private sector participation.
Kung sino man yung mga public officials na involved dyan, if there is evidence to warrant the filing of cases.
The rule of law must be followed. Kung yan naman mga midnight transactions, mga midnight deals, ay sineset aside dyan ng korte. So yan mga ginagawa sa dilim ay may mikrobyo yan. Now, kung ang batas ay susundin, at yan ang susundin naman ni Rocco, we will have to follow whatever is necessary. Not necessarily to investigate, but to look at the evidence, to review the contracts. Kung talagang mali, i-set aside. Pero kung tama, igagalang mo naman sapagkat the stability of contracts is important.
If there are some who made money, as long as I did not make the money, I leave that to God. You know, nasa konsensya na nila yon.
The two committees of the Senate led by the opposition already cleared President Ramos, already cleared De La Cas, already cleared even your humble servant, cleared din ang ating partido at saka si Presidente Ramos sa House Committee. Yung principal accuser, si Senate President Maceda, also cleared us. Yung witness, si Trevino, also cleared us. So tapos na. Even the Senate, led by the opposition, chairman of the opposition committees, already cleared us. So ano pa ang pag-uusapan dyan? Ang gawin natin dyan ay let us improve the terms and conditions of the PEA government agreement.
I'll not rule this country with vengeance. As long as if they did not finish the investigation, then we will continue the investigation and go to the bottom of the case. And whoever is guilty should be punished, regardless of who they are. I have nothing personal to anyone. But you know, this is a crime against the people, and they should be accountable to the people.
Human rights is the essence and the objective of democracy. Yan ang pinagtatanggol. Kung walang human rights, edi wala ng demokrasya. Human rights is not an impediment, it is the objective. The whole machinery of government is there to protect your human rights. And that is why that cannot be an impediment.
But we must also respect the human rights of law violators by affording them due process, give them a chance to defend themselves in courts, and also give them the necessary protection of the laws, that they will not be abused nor harassed.
I do not really know what they mean if they are saying that they will continue the economic policies. What policies? O sabihin mo, mention one. Meron pa silang economic policies na sinasabi? Sinasabi lang nila makalabas daw sa IMF. Walang sinasabi ni Rocco, tao muna bago IMF. That is the policy.
Hindi niya kaya. So, pag natalo na sa May 11, maski matalo na rin ako, okay din, I will make peace with him. Basta matalo na lang kami dalawa kung sakali ba. Ano?
You must be motivated kasi by lofty thoughts and fine feelings. Hindi pwedeng yun, iniisip lang nila pera eh. Kaya ang akala nila pag may pera, mananalo. Ang nakakapanalo ng eleksyon, hindi pera, kundi tao. And that is an article of faith.
It's supposed to be historic. Then the coming one on May 11, 1998 is doubly so, being embraced by the celebrations of the Philippine Centennial. When the succeeding generations of Filipinos celebrate the next centennial, may they look upon the closing events of this century with more than just a token remembrance. May they celebrate it with pride, because their ancestors, at tayo po yun, quote, rage against the dying of the light, unquote. In the same fashion that the generation of Jose Rizal and Andres Bonifacio and all the enlightened Filipinos of their era fought for equality, justice, and freedom. Maraming salamat po.